Stand to the fire! Destroy it!
I wasn't going to go see this movie, especially opening weekend. The past few Alien movies have been terrible.
Know your fucking place, trash!
I was like debating in my mind, maybe I'll see it on the second weekend. Who knows? I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man 3 instead. They're re-releasing it here in the UK. With that movie, I knew I was gonna have some fun. But then a friend reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to discuss the new Alien movie in the weekend? And I was like, "Ugh. You know what? Sure, why not?
What could possibly go wrong?
Now that I've come back from this movie, I've literally seen it 2 hours ago. The more I think about it, the more I'm annoyed. From the trailers, it just looks like a standalone Alien film. Boy, was I in for a surprise. Okay, before I drop bombs on this film, let's talk about the good stuff. The movie is indeed well directed. It's got great sound mixing. It's got great camera work. Got some good prop work. Good practical stuff. You know, it's a technically well-made movie. The script is the issue. In the first half, you might argue that it was okay. Maybe. But the second half is the elephant in the room, since it uses stuff from the worst Alien films. Resurrection, Prometheus, Covenant. I have no idea why on earth you'd even want to touch those movies. There's literally a scene towards the end of this film where one of the characters gives birth to an alien human hybrid because she injected herself with the black goo from Prometheus. I wish I was joking, but it's as stupid as it sounds. To add salt to injury, I think they were making a Virgin Mary allegory with that scene. I remember the character wearing a necklace, and I think you usually wear those with like an image of a saint on them. So I could be wrong, but I think that was a necklace with Mary on it. I'm not entirely sure. I could be in the wrong. It's a miracle birth of a huge monster. So dumb. It's absolutely absurd. I'd like to chat with the guy who storyboarded this, who wrote this, who edited this, and no one thought, hey, this is pretty stupid. I mean, the whole hybrid human alien, it's such an ugly and stupid design. It feels like a child went to a sandbox and mixed two things together. Oh, let me have this Power Ranger and my He-Man, and I'll just mix it together and hope that makes something good. How about we keep aliens aliens? Why make a human hybrid? Making something a human hybrid doesn't make the alien better. The xenomorph alien is fine the way it is. You don't have to mix it with human shit. It's so stupid. And she full on, it doesn't burst out of the chest. She full on gives birth to it. It's ridiculous. I also have questions about the android. Andy, I think his name was. Pardon me, but I'm blanking on every single character's name in this movie. They were that memorable. I literally watched this movie 2 hours ago. Can't remember a single name. So the movie begins. We're shown a sister living in like a blue collar mining colony of Wayland Yutani. She's struggling. She's trying to get out of this shithole, and she's taking care of her special needs brother. You're a good sister. You're taking care of your brother. That's nice. And then we find out he's an android. I'm like, oh, I take every little nice thing I said about you back. You don't need to feed an android. You don't need to give him water. You don't need to help him out, really. It's an android. He can fend for himself. All he needs is a charging port. Why does he have a speech impediment? Did the writers think that it would make him more endearing? I think there's a line somewhere in the movie that says that he was found in a garbage dump. So, is he broken? Is that the implication here? I feel like we don't get a good enough justification for it. Like the world building point. Why is he this way? Why is this droid this way? Because the writers wanted it to be to, not because it makes sense. There's all these sorts of tropes in horror movies where a character has to be really dumb in order for the movie to happen.
Hey, Carlos. Me and the girls were wanting to sneak into an abandoned mental asylum this weekend with our Ouija board. Do you want to come?
No, I don't.
Smart characters, good decisions.
This sort of thing happens everywhere in this movie. So the characters have to be at a level of incompetence in order for the movie to actually happen. I mean, we didn't have this kind of stuff in Aliens. Ripley was extremely competent, likable. She did her best against the aliens. I can't say that for any of the characters in this movie, who I don't even remember the name of. So yeah, those were my thoughts on Alien Romulus. I nearly forgot the title there. Alien Romulus. It annoyed me enough to make a video. Those were some of my excellent thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. True Pop out. Bye.